So Floyd Mayweather, he been really dealing with some things as of late. Now, we know that Floyd Mayweather's uncle, Roger, had recently passed away. And on top of that, Floyd Mayweather's children's mother, Josie Harris, also had passed away. And they still trying to figure out what happened with her. So while he's dealing with the death of two people that's close to him, now his daughter, Iyanna, she has been arrested for felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Now, she had ended up stabbing her, she claimed, fiance, NBA Youngboy, which is a rapper, stabbing his children's mother. Now, her name is Lapattra Jacobs. Now, it was around 1:30 a.m., and it was here in the Houston area, actually, because she was taken to Harris County Jail. So the law enforcement said that when she arrived at NBA Youngboy's home, she saw that he was there with his, mother of his child. Okay. So when she told her that, hey, well, this is my fiance and you need to leave, she didn't want to leave. So the women started arguing at the time period. And they ended up in the kitchen where Iyanna got in possession of two knives. And so according to sources, Iyanna charged NBA Youngboy's child's mother and stabbed the sister. And then she said the first stab she didn't feel. But then she ended up stabbing her with the second knife. And, when Jake was on the floor, the EMTs arrived and transported her to the hospital. Now, NBA Youngboy was placed in handcuffs just as a precaution. But they said he wasn't not charged with anything at the moment. But Floyd Mayweather's daughter say outside she pulled her hair and she ran into the kitchen inside the home. And she said that she grabbed those knives for self-defense. But Floyd Mayweather has not made any comment at all. But let me tell you something. When you get into a relationship with somebody that has a child, male or female, you have to have a certain amount of maturity to understand that that woman or that man is going to be in the life of that child. Now, it's a certain relationship they should have. I'm not saying that he need to be at the house. She need to be at the house. She calling all hours of the night. He calling all hours of the night if it's not about the child. I mean, if you're going to call about the child, you can do it at a decent hour unless it's some sort of emergency. But if you cannot handle your boyfriend talking with his child's mother for whatever the reason, then maybe you should not involve yourself with a single father, just as much as if a guy can't handle, a guy talking with the child's father, then maybe you should not be involving yourself with a single mother. Because now this girl's 19 years old. They didn't say she had any children. So now you're facing some very stiff charges with that. Okay. That definitely carries a jail sentence. Now, of course, for her father's Floyd Mayweather, he could pay for the baddest lawyers out there to get her, if not get her off, to get her with minimum time or a slap on the wrist. Because let's call it what it is. In this system, if you got money, you can get a whole lot of things in a criminal case. You really can. I mean, shoot, Floyd Mayweather could tell the other girl, look, I'll give you X amount of $1 million if you're willing to drop the charges or to say something, whatever. And trust me, she probably would do it. If Floyd offered her a couple of $1 million, I know she would do it. And that girl get out of there. I don't see a person going to jail, even though, now, there's regular women doing that, yes. But I'll be surprised if she go to jail, beyond which with the situation, if, I try to pay her, the other woman off. But NBA Youngboy, you should also know the temperament of the woman you're fooling with as well. So if you know your woman's kind of hot-headed a little bit, then maybe you should not be, bringing her around, or you let them meet each other. I always say, let them women meet each other if there's no beef. And if there's no beef or whatever, let her see who the woman that you're with, especially if you're serious with the situation. She say fiance, so let's say they serious. Then why is it that she did not meet NBA Youngboy's child's mother a long time ago? That's why I'm wondering, like, how is it like you are a fiance and you didn't meet her? Now, sometimes they can't get along for whatever the reason, but at least, you got to try to mitigate that or keep them, within at least a civil relationship. But, this is crazy. I mean, This girl just went and stabbed her. Now, let's say you go on her logic and say it's self-defense. You ran in the house. And when you ran in that house, it became not self-defense. I'm not a prosecutor, but common sense would say that's what a prosecutor would throw out your self-defense argument. Now, if you were outside or let's say you was in the kitchen and you didn't run into the house and you just, hey, defend yourself, and NBA Youngboy is willing to say that and corroborate your story. Because basically whatever story he corroborates, that's kind of like maybe what they can't go with since he was the only one there. But let's, see what happens with this. As I say, I think Floyd Mayweather is going to try to pay everybody he can with this to get his daughter out of jail, because he definitely don't want his 19-year-old daughter doing any kind of hard time. But let me know in the comments what you think about, Floyd Mayweather, his daughter. She's just wilding out, with the NBA Youngboy's child mother. I mean, look, it ain't worth all that. No man is worth you going to jail over. If you getting that pissed off about it, that woman there, now granted it's 1:30 in the morning, I can kind of understand why she's mad. I mean, what are you doing there at 1:30 in the morning? Because, some parents still sleep with each other. So maybe that was running through her mind that, oh, she's trying to come over here and sleep with him, or he's still sleeping with her, whatever. But yeah, that's crazy for that girl just to go wild out like that. Man, if he is sleeping with her, who cares? Move on. I mean, there's many other guys you can fool with in Houston. Trust me, you the one got the rich father. NBA Youngboy don't got no money compared to your father.